We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Oh, we're getting down to the end. The last few videos that Cliff Jumper is going to be in the beginning of, as Helmet is already looking to take over. But we are getting ready for another Transformer related video in honor of Cliff Jumper and his retirement. Guys, we hope that you enjoy this next one.
Cliff Jumper's heading into retirement, but the Transformer videos off the back of that are not going to stop anytime soon. So we got Transformers the Movie Studio Series 86. We got Autobot, Blaster, and Eject. Basically, this is a repainting of the Legacy version of Blaster, which really was not much different than this one. It's going to be interesting to see how many changes they actually made to the coloring of this mold, but I'm assuming that this mold is going to be exactly the same as this one.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Along with that Blaster from Legacy, they also did a Legacy Evolution Twin Cast. Once again, just using that Blaster mold and putting them in a different color. But this one is listed as being with Rewind instead of Eject, because, well, Rewind and Eject were pretty much the same bot, the same way as Rumble and Frenzy were, just different colors. So enough of that, let's go ahead, let's get this guy out of the box. We'll compare him to the Legacy Blaster and see how many changes they actually made to this mold. Here we go. Here we go, right out of the box with our Studio Series 86 Blaster. There are basically no changes in the mold whatsoever as far as Blaster, Twin Cast, and the 86. So we'll just slide our 86 guy over. We'll bring in Blaster. And we'll bring in Twin Cast. Once again, exact same mold. Nothing has changed whatsoever. Even the little speakers that are down here, these should spin around. Let's see. Do they spin around? Oh, goddamn. They're in there really tight. They feel like they want to turn, but they're not. Oh, there goes one. Yeah, so even those spin around. So nothing has changed whatsoever. It's just the paint scheme that is a lot different. Obviously, the 86 movie Blaster is a slightly brighter red. He's got white on the top of the crown of his head, white for his face. He does have this colored in right here, where you can see that both of these guys have the little clear plastic windows. His Autobot symbol does not have white around it like both of these guys do as well. Of course, he's got more gray tones in the bottom instead of the black that these figures have. But otherwise, yeah, not a lot has changed. They're pretty much exactly the same. I do see that there is a little bit more red paint in the bottom up there, which, yeah, this one doesn't have it. And I'm pretty sure Twin Cast does not have it either. So there is a little bit of extra coloring right there. Just little red pieces in there. Otherwise, looking exactly the same. No black in the shoulder. And even though they do kind of show it on the animation that they have on the box, there is no black up in the shoulders, which kind of baffles me. I'm going to have to bring up a picture of the 86 movie Blaster, see if he had black up in the shoulder or not. Otherwise, this one looks pretty cool. Nice, another repaint of Blaster. Do some of the poses with him, and of course, we're going to get out Eject as well and see how much his color scheme has changed. And here we go with our trio of Blasters with 2 Ejects and a Rewind. So let's check that out. Of course, this is the Eject that came with the original Blaster, the Rewind, which is not but the blackened version of them. And then we have this paint job for the 86 Blaster. And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, what a difference a really nice paint job can actually make. This feels very much like the cartoon. This feels a lot more G1 than the other ones do. Like, I think that one looks absolutely terrific. And it's not to say that there's anything wrong with these clear plastic ones. I mean, they're okay. They are what they are. But I think this fully colored one just looks better. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that.
I'd say.
Here we go with Eject and Blaster in a bit of a pose. We got Blaster's gun out, and the only thing difference between this and the other two versions is this gun is painted in gray instead of black. But the same articulation, absolutely fine. The mold is not too degraded on this one, so the joints are still fairly damn tight on this one. So we'll try a few more poses to make sure that nothing is sloppy on it, but so far, so good.
All right, cover your receptors.
The pose right here with Blaster in a full kneeling position, and of course Eject getting ready to duke it out with another Decepticon. And so far, everything is tight and right as it should be. These figures look like they're going to hit the big number yet again.
Let's hope so, because if I didn't, we're all going to look like burnt out toaster ovens.
And another pose with Blaster and Eject showing their posability and their ability to balance very well. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. This is absolutely another perfect reuse of a mold. No degradation. The colors are really good, especially if you want to get more of that 86 movie theme version of Blaster and Eject. This is definitely hitting all the notes that it should. Here we go with Eject in his tape form, and of course Blaster in his boombox form. Once again, just like every other one I've done, everything just snapped together. It always takes a few minutes because there's certain things you got to kind of click into place before you can get everything else to fold. But once you do, everything snaps together tight and it looks absolutely perfect. Overall, another one that was incredibly well done. They didn't have a lot to do with this one. They just had to make sure that the mold didn't degrade too badly and that they put it in some more G1 cartoon 86 movie colors, and I think that they nailed it with this one. This is absolutely perfect. Everything about this one is exactly how it should be. There's no sloppy joints. The accessories, the gun, and everything port into his hand very well. And of course, Eject transforms like he should, and I really do think that his paint aesthetic on this version is a lot better than the other two. Overall, gotta say, I'm completely pleased. Even though it's the third version of this mold that I have, I am not disappointed with the way this one looks. And I say, if you're looking for your definitive cartoon version of Blaster, this 86 Studio Series version of him is absolutely the way to go. No complaints on this one. Another one that hits the perfect score. This is a 10 out of 10.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers.